Welcome to our professional retrospective on the top 10 gangster movies of all time. These are the films that get under your skin, the ones that stay with you long after the credits roll. They're not just about violence and crime, though there's plenty of that. They're about ambition, loyalty, betrayal, and the seductive allure of power. In this video, we'll delve into the intense narratives, complex characters, and profound explorations of the human condition within the underworld that these films offer. We'll revisit the classics, the ones that wrote the book on the genre, and explore some modern masterpieces that continue to push the boundaries. Let's get started with our countdown.
You start with The Godfather, you just do. 1972, Francis Ford Coppola throws you headfirst into the world of the Corleones, a family as powerful as they are dangerous. Marlon Brando as Don Corleone, the Godfather himself. He wasn't just acting, he was embodying every inch of that patriarch, that cunning strategist. The Godfather isn't just about violence, it's about family, business, respect. It's about how those things get twisted up, how loyalty can turn into betrayal with the wrong offer. You see Michael, played by a young Al Pacino, pulled into this life he never wanted. He's a war hero, a college boy, yet he becomes a monster in the making. And that transformation, that slow descent into darkness, that's the heart of the film. The Godfather is a masterclass in storytelling. The pacing, the dialogue, the way Coppola uses violence, it's all deliberate, building tension, showing you the consequences of every choice. This isn't just a gangster movie, it's an American epic. It's about the immigrant experience, the pursuit of the American dream, even if it's paved with blood and betrayal. Now we head to the streets with Goodfellas. 1990, we follow Henry Hill, played by Ray Liotta, seduced by the life, the money, the power. Joe Pesci as Tommy DeVito, unpredictable, violent, hilarious. Robert De Niro as Jimmy Conway, the mentor, the calm before the storm. Goodfellas is all about the rush, the highs and lows of that life. You see the paranoia, the backstabbing. In the end, it's a cautionary tale.
You think you've seen it all with The Godfather? Then comes part 2 in '74. Coppola could have played it safe, but he didn't. This sequel is as good as, if not better than, the original. We're back with the Corleones, digging deeper. Michael consolidates power, becomes colder, more ruthless. Al Pacino owns this role. We also go back in time to young Vito Corleone, played by Robert De Niro. We see how he becomes the Godfather. It's a parallel story, father and son, both haunted by their pasts. The Godfather Part 2 is about legacy, the sins of the father. It's a masterpiece of American cinema. Chapter 4, Scarface, Say Hello to My Little Friend. In 1983, Brian De Palma unleashes Scarface on the world. This isn't just a gangster movie, it's an American nightmare, a cocaine-fueled fever dream. Al Pacino, this time he's Tony Montana, a Cuban refugee who wants it all, and he takes it through sheer force of will and a mountain of cocaine. Scarface is about ambition, but it's also about excess. The violence, the language, the drug use, it's all over the top, but that's the point. It's a reflection of Tony Montana's psyche, his insatiable hunger for power. Michelle Pfeiffer, she's Elvira Hancock, the gangster's moll with a heart of ice. She's as ambitious as Tony, as lost in her own way. The world of Scarface is glamorous and grotesque, seductive and repulsive. It's a cautionary tale about the American dream gone wrong, a reminder that the pursuit of power can corrupt even the most righteous soul. Title: Pulp Fiction, A Jolt to the System, 1994, Quentin Tarantino, Pulp Fiction. Forget everything you think you know about gangster movies. This ain't your grandpa's crime drama. We're talking hitmen with philosophical discussions, a boxer throwing a fight, and a dance contest with a twist. Tarantino takes the genre, throws it in a blender with pop culture references and a whole lot of attitude, and out comes this glorious mess. John Travolta, resurrected as Vincent Vega, a hitman with a heroin habit and a soft spot for milkshakes. Samuel L. Jackson as Jules Winfield, his partner, quoting scripture one minute, blowing someone away the next. Pulp Fiction is a wild ride, man. It's funny, it's violent, it's unpredictable. Tarantino plays with time, jumps around, keeps you guessing. The dialogue crackles, the soundtrack is killer. It's a love letter to cinema, a celebration of the cool.
Chapter 6, The Departed, A Tightrope Walk of Identity. We're back in my world, The Departed, 2006. This ain't just a cops and robbers flick, it's a pressure cooker. We got Leonardo DiCaprio, Billy Costigan, a rookie cop going undercover deep inside the Irish mob run by Frank Costello, played by Jack Nicholson. Talk about walking a tightrope. On the other side, we got Matt Damon, Colin Sullivan, a rising star in the state police. But guess what? He's Costello's mole. Talk about a tangled web. These guys, they're living double lives, always looking over their shoulder, never knowing who to trust. The tension is a ticking time bomb. The Departed is a masterclass in suspense. The pacing is relentless. The performances are electric. DiCaprio, he's raw, vulnerable. You feel the pressure he's under. Nicholson, he's just menacing, a force of nature. It's a battle of wits, a game of chess where the stakes are life and death. Chapter 7. Once Upon a Time in America, an American epic through a Sicilian lens. Let's take a trip back in time to 1984 with Once Upon a Time in America. Sergio Leone, the maestro of the spaghetti western, turns his hand to the American gangster film, and it's a thing of beauty. This ain't your typical shoot 'em up. It's a sprawling epic, spanning decades about friendship, betrayal, and the loss of innocence. Robert De Niro and James Woods, they're Noodles and Max, childhood friends who rise through the ranks of the Jewish mob in New York City. We see them as kids, full of dreams, and then as men, hardened by the life they chose. The film jumps back and forth in time, weaving together different periods of their lives. It's a meditation on memory, on how the past shapes the present. Leone's direction is breathtaking. The cinematography is stunning. The score by Ennio Morricone is haunting. Once Upon a Time in America is a film that stays with you long after the credits roll, a poignant reminder that time waits for no one. Chapter 8, Casino, The House Always Wins. 1995, we're going to Vegas, baby. Casino. This ain't your typical Sin City postcard. This is the underbelly, the dark heart of the desert oasis. De Niro, he's back, this time as Sam Ace Rothstein, a meticulous handicapper who runs a casino for the mob. He's got it all figured out. The odds, the players, the whole game. And then there's Joe Pesci, Nicky Santoro, Ace's volatile childhood friend, who comes to Vegas to make his bones. You can guess how that turns out. Casino is a spectacle. The costumes, the music, the gambling, it's all there. But beneath the glitz and glamour, there's a darkness, a sense of impending doom. Scorsese peels back the layers, shows you the machinery behind the illusion. It's a cautionary tale about greed, power, and the seductive allure of sin.
Chapter 9, Donnie Brasco, A Line Crossed. Based on a true story, Donnie Brasco, 1997. This one gets under your skin, man. It's about the toll that undercover work takes, the lines you cross, the people you betray. Johnny Depp, he's Donnie Brasco, an undercover FBI agent who infiltrates the mob. He's good, too good. He earns the trust of Lefty Ruggiero, a hitman played by Al Pacino. Pacino, he's heartbreaking in this. Lefty's a veteran, past his prime, looking for one last shot at glory. He sees something in Donnie, a younger version of himself. Donnie Brasco is a slow burn. It's about the relationships, the trust, the betrayal. Depp and Pacino, they're phenomenal. You feel the weight of their choices, the toll it takes on them. It's a reminder that in this life, there are no easy answers, no clean getaways. Chapter 10, American Gangster, An Empire Built on Contradiction, 2007. Ridley Scott takes us on a journey through the mean streets of 1970s Harlem with American Gangster. This is the story of Frank Lucas, played by Denzel Washington, a ruthless drug lord who builds an empire on heroin. Denzel, he commands the screen as Lucas. He's charismatic, intelligent, and utterly ruthless. He's a complex character, a product of his environment, who rises to the top by any means necessary. On the other side of the law, we have Russell Crowe as Richie Roberts, a dogged detective determined to bring Lucas down. Crowe brings a quiet intensity to the role, a man driven by his own code of justice. American Gangster is a stylish and gritty crime epic. It's a clash of two titans, two men on opposite sides of the law, both fighting for their own version of the American dream.
These films not only provide thrilling entertainment, but also offer profound insights into the complexities of crime and morality. They show us the allure of power, the seductive nature of wealth, and the devastating consequences of violence. They introduce us to unforgettable characters, from ruthless kingpins to small-time hoods. each with their own motivations and desires. Each film, through its unique lens, continues to influence the genre and captivate audiences worldwide. Thank you for watching our professional retrospective on the top 10 gangster movies of all time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more cinematic insights.